Welcome to Shorty's SuperCoach. How are we, guys? Shorty's had a big day, long day. We've just finished work, and it was partially self-inflicted because I went out on the weekend, and that hangover work feelings, not fun. So it was a long day, ripper night, and boy, the lads were out about. You fellas got around it. It was great. I went to the inn, went to Lammy's, and had quite a few guys come up and say g'day. So that was awesome. But real fun night. But thanks to those guys that did come up and say g'day, because I love it. I love getting around you boys, and it does make me, happy to see how much some people really get around the channel as well. So, no, really appreciate it. But made for a long day today, though. Oh, yeah. I only started at like 2 o'clock, so I did get a bit of time in the morning to sort of, chill and recuperate. But we went to the inn. It was good fun. And then that shuts at 1, and then went on to Lammy's. And just had the tunes, on-point tunes, just right in Shorty's wheelhouse, just some filthy remixes. It's like I was in the gym, just some real filth. But it was good stuff. Fun night. And then, sort of, you get back around 4 or so, and at that point I'm like, you're going to have a long day at work tomorrow, mate. So, and I did. I had a long day. It was brutal. But we got there, and now we're getting stuck into some SuperCoach, see how we go there. But I don't know if you can tell if the background looks slightly different or slightly closer. Shorty's desk is moved a bit forward, and I'm thinking you're probably wondering, well, what the hell's going on? Little rearranged decor from Shorty. But no, I thought in my wisdom, being hungover, I thought, wow, why waste half the day before I work? I'll just start cleaning my room, because there's a few things Shorty's good at, but keeping a neat and tidy room, not one of them. So, but as you can see, the bed's probably looking about as spick and span as you'll find it. So, but the reason it is my desk is randomly placed like in the middle of my room is because I'm still in the midst of the process, because it was a pretty full-on job. But it's time for Shorty to just really smarten things up in the I was going to say in the bedroom department, but that kind of would have come across a little bit weird. Just want a neat, tidy bedroom environment. So anyway, let's get in to the SuperCoach side of things. It didn't catch much footy. That's what'll happen when you go out on the weekend and then you work all day and then you come home. So I'm really not too sure how I'm faring. Langers informs me I had a reasonably solid week. Let's have a little bit of a look-see. I need a win in the AFL Mod League, and I got it. Did I? Oh, no, that's draft. Ooh, I'll check that later. Went down in one of the draft leagues. Overall, not too bad. But yes, 2-1-8-8 and a bit of a slight rankings drop. Not ideal. Only won 4 mid-10 leagues. Not ideal. It's not a disaster. It's not panic stations. But let's have a bit of a deep dive as to what not necessarily went wrong, but what happened. Stewart, good. Short, not a bad score. Not one of his best, but, in terms of lower-end scores, not a disaster. And Crisp, just 100. He's just going okay, isn't he? He's good without being great. Need a little bit more 120 plus from Crispy. That'd be nice. And good to see Ridley bounce back. He's had a good couple of weeks. Obviously, that was in between the virus that he had. So either side of that, he's turned up, which is great. And McCartan solid. And Hinge just not quite firing like he was. He's pumping out 80s and 90s there for a little bit. And just since that injury, hasn't quite found it up. Would have got a little bit of a boost if Coniglio was on the field, but it's much of a muchness. Oliver a little bit down, and Neil, he was my skipper, and then and Jack Steele. Oh, Jesus. And it looks like he's out for 6 to 8 weeks or something like that. So I'll do a separate video on who to replace him for. But tough old week, and I do apologise because I talked him up as a VC option, and I think some of you went to C. And look, he was struggling to get into it. I reckon he had maybe a couple of touches in the first 20 minutes and was starting to work into the game, and then just got driven to the ground. So, look, 74 is respectable. Like, it just helps for him to just maintain some extra coin, because for a bit there, I thought he was going off at half-time. Miller's been amazing. McRae, good without being great. Cripps, a bit oh, my fuck. Coniglio. Fuck me, at 37. Jesus. How do you... When you listen on the radio, it's hard to get it, because I was just working today, I had it on in the van. It's hard to get a sense for it. You're like, oh, they don't call absolutely every touch. He did sound quiet. 14 touches and 5 clangers. Fuck. That pisses me off because he was on the chopping block, like in the next fortnight. Just needed him to not be shit. Just be solid. Just maintain it. But now he's got to go. 140. He has to go. So could be trade boost time again. Castile will go. Coniglio will go. And Brayshaw just okay. Yeah, that's so frustrating. That new role for him's just been trash. Like, I know he hasn't been hardcore centre bounce all year, and he has found a way to score even with minimal centre bounce attendance, but that hurts you. But hasn't Bruce been great? He's been fantastic. Witt just keeps doing what he's doing. Sammy Hayes maybe would have liked a little bit extra, but he's generating cash, just not quite consistently. Fuck. Timmy Taranto. God, man. Oh, Rioli scored 7. What the fuck? How do you score 7? Holy shit, mate. Oh, what is that? That's some solid typing. I don't need the Rioli from bloody decades ago. Stats 2022. Oh, how did he? It just kills you, mate. It kills your cash gen, and it's so fucking frustrating. 4 touches, 4 clangers. Reminiscent of Shorty's form in the Rezzies. That just kills you. But Tim Taranto's just doing my fucking head in. When you bring guys in as premiums, and I was umming and ahhing about him because I know there was a lot of topic conversation, and I was all for him. No, he's top 6 forward. He's top 6 forward. Now he's gone and fucked me over straight off the bat. 24 but 7 clangers. God, man. And don't get me started on the Giants as well. Holy shit. Changed my tip. Switched it from Carlton because I thought they might have had a smidgen of heart in them. Might have at least got up for Cameron. And I thought Mackay being out was massive too. Last time the Blues travelled, they lost to the Dockers, they lost to Gold Coast, but no, they put a little pea-hard effort. Just absolute fucking pathetic. But that kills me. Tim Taranto just doing me head in. Because I brought in Brayshaw, stunk it up with a 70. I brought in... Who was it? It was someone else. I did it with someone else. It really pissed me off. Oh, I can't remember who. Tom Stewart. I did with Tom Stewart as well. I mean, he should still be a good pick. But that just... Butters turned up. There we go. Something to put a smile on Shorty's face. Old mate Zach Butters bounced back. Thank fuck for that. Dunkley was good. Parker, solid. It's always nice to see the old ton. And Heaney, not bad. He's just dropped off from that early season form, but still good. And Martin, it almost makes him a bit of a watch and see as well. I don't think the break-even will be anything too nasty. Maybe in the 60s or the 70s. 86, okay, it's getting up there. But, Rioli with 7. Goodness gracious me. I mean, some of you out there would have had him on the field. I mean, that's just a come home and kick the cat sort of operation, isn't it? Oh. Yeah. Anyway. Overall, pretty good week. Timmy Taranto. Fuck me, brother. Anyway, that's what happens when Shorty looks at the scores live. You get a live rage reaction. Yeah. SuperCoach is just frustrating me lately. Like there's a lot to like about my team. There is, and I'm happy about it. It's so much better than last year. This time last year, I was grappling to even hang on to any sort of dignity. So it was going okay, but there's I don't know what pisses you off more than bringing a premium in and they put in their worst score for the year straight up. I mean, Taranto had a poor score maybe a few weeks back, but I still think he might have gone over 70. Anyway, give me a win. Fuck. I lost by 11 points, 9 points. Jesus. Still number 1 though. Still number 1 league. That's a positive. This has been a bit of a dark and dour press conference, hasn't it? Oh, I was pretty optimistic. I was up and about at the start of the video, talking about a night out, finally starting to shake this hangover. But the SuperCoach just kind of flattened me a bit. Where did I get some wins? Got pumped in bragging rights. Absolutely pumped. Close there, but Coleman medal got me. Oh boy, not a good score from Fritz there. Golly gosh. Got done pretty easily by the lads. Just got over 23 points over Black Custard. Savage. And got the job done against Drapes Grapes. But Fez's flag pies, he did me pretty comfortably. Butcher's Pocket got the win just. And yeah, the lads, who I must be in 2 leagues with, got me. Is that crazy that you can be in the same league with a bloke and play him on the same round and get done over? So, boys and girls, we've got 1.1% of ladies who watch out there, so shouldn't discriminate. Shorty SuperCoach is largely a male-dominated audience, but we love having the ladies along, so shout out to you. But, don't know how to feel about this. You feel like a lot's going right, but Coniglio and Taranto, oh God, it breaks your heart. Particularly Taranto. Like Coniglio, it's like, he's going anyway. It's annoying from a money point of view, but it is what it is. But when you put your faith into premiums, I mean, Jesus, looks like Tim English is going to miss another week too. So that's even more painful for people out there. I need to sharpen up this back line. I can't expose these 2 guys too often, I don't think. So I do want Aaron Hall when he returns. But how did a couple of these boys go? Pendlebury was a laid out, so that, I don't know if that would hurt many, but 107. Pretty solid. James Sisley went massive. That hurt me as well, because I was just hoping he might just call the Jets a touch. I might be able to grab him, but Zorks is going really consistent. So he might be someone I have to think about. But yeah, I feel like I've got to strengthen that up. Anyway, we'll deal with that. But yes, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll try and get this one out before 10:30. But yeah, always appreciate your support, whether that be on the Lammy's D floor or in the comments section. Is much appreciated. So I'll talk to you guys soon. And like I said, I reckon I'll do a separate video about what we should do with Jack Steele. So I'll talk to you all then. Cheers.